Ladies and gentlemen, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services is an independent retail wealth management services group in India and among the top mutual fund distributor in terms of average assets under management and commission received. They offer a technology-enabled comprehensive investment and financial services platform with end-to-end solutions critical for financial products distribution and presence across both online and offline channels. The company was incorporated in 2003 as of December 31st, 2021. Assets under management from the mutual fund distribution business stood at 48,411 crores with 92.14% of the total AUM being equity-oriented. Ladies and gentlemen, the company mobilizes 387 crores through 15.25 lakhs live SIPs. They provide wealth management services to 13.51 lakhs unique retail investors through 23,262 MFDs and are spread across branches in 110 locations in 20 states of the country. Today, on this momentous occasion, we would like to welcome the various dignitaries who have joined us with a bouquet of flowers. We have here with us today the management team and board of directors of Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. You would like to welcome them all. So I would like to firstly invite and welcome on stage Mr. Sanjay Shah, Chairman and Managing Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. So please come on stage. Very, very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Warm welcome once again. I would like to invite on stage Ms. Maitri Shah, founder of Lakshmi, CSR initiative of Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. Very, very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Thank you. Now, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Shirish Patel, Whole-Time Director and Chief Executive Officer, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. I would like to invite Mr. Chirag Shah, Whole-Time Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. I would like to invite Mr. Chirag Kothari, Chief Financial Officer, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. Very, very warm welcome to you. Thank you, sir. Please help me in welcoming on stage Mr. Dheeraj Podar, Nominee Director of Investors, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. Please help me in welcoming Ms. Shilpi Thapar, Independent Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. Very, very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Karan Datta, Independent Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. Very warm welcome to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Deepak Sood, Independent Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. We would like to extend a very, very warm welcome to Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, BSE. Very, very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to extend a very warm welcome to the book running lead managers who played an integral part in the success of this IPO. So please put your hands together for Mr. Vivek Toshniwal, Executive Director and Co-Head, Equity Capital Market, Axis Capital Limited. Thank you, sir. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Pritish Kandoi, Executive Vice President, ICICI Securities Limited. Please put your hands together for Mr. Venkat Raghavan S., Managing Director and Head, Equity Capital Market, Equirus Capital Private Limited. Welcome. Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence this very auspicious occasion by the lighting of the traditional ceremonial lamp, for which I request the following dignitaries to please join us near the lamp lighting area. May I request Mr. Sanjay Shah, Mr. Shirish Patel, Mr. Chirag Shah, Mr. Chirag Kothari, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, BSE. Would also like and request the members of the promoter family to please come forward. Niketa Shah, Maitri Shah, Sakhi Shah, Ramesh Shah, Vraj Mohan Shah, Dhruvin Shah, Meghna Shah, Dheeraj Podar, Shilpi Thapar, Karan Datta, and Deepak Sood.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining for this auspicious lamp lighting ceremony at a tradition of a new and prosperous beginning of Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite on stage Mr. Vivek Toshniwal, Executive Director and Co-Head, Equity Capital Market, Axis Capital Limited, to share his thoughts on this very, very auspicious occasion. Warm welcome to you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to have you all here with us on this special occasion. On behalf of Axis Capital Limited, I take this opportunity to congratulate the entire team of Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited for this accomplishment and thank Sanjay Bhai, promoter of Prudent, and Mr. Dheeraj Podar of TA Associates for giving us the opportunity to lead this IPO. I would like to appreciate Prudent's phenomenal journey of becoming one of the fastest and leading independent retail wealth platform. and crossing yet another milestone in this 21-year journey. Prudent has demonstrated a consistent track record of profitable growth by building a highly scalable, asset-light, and cash-generative business model. We believe that favorable industry tailwinds are going to augur well for this company. The man behind Prudent's success is no stranger to the world. Words cannot justify the remarkable journey that Sanjay Bhai has had. Starting from a humble background to building this incredible company, he is a true inspiration to not Indian businessmen, but to anyone with a dream. Alongside Sanjay Bhai, Mr. Sirish Patel, Mr. Chirag Shah, and Mr. Chirag Kothari have played an instrumental role in driving the growth for this platform. Despite extremely volatile market conditions, the IPO witnessed participation from marquee institutional investors. We can say with confidence that Prudent will continue to achieve remarkable results, reach greater heights, and deliver sustainable returns to all its stakeholders. As Prudent begins the listed journey today, the management team will have greater responsibilities, but I am super confident of the team's ability to deliver and create wealth. At Axis Capital, we will continue to partner with you throughout the journey, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for initiating the proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take you through a short AV to take you through the journey of the company. May we have the AV, please? Wow, this is indeed a very, very proud moment for all of us, isn't it? And at this exact same moment, I guess it's perfect time to invite the man of the moment. So without further ado, please help me in welcoming Mr. Sanjay Shah, Chairman and Managing Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited, to address this August gathering. Very, very, very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you everybody. What a day. I think it's a lot of excitement. I think probably when I'm standing here, it's altogether a different feeling. Before coming here, I would have thought that but still there's a lot of nervousness. And at the outset, let me just say thank you to Ashish sir for being present here. Apart from that, I would like to welcome all the representative of all our bankers, all the lawyers who are present here. I think the entire team of ad factors, the printers. I think a lot of valued mutual fund distribution community, the mutual fund community who are present here. I think busy times, schedule में से time निकाल के वो लोग यहाँ पर आए हुए हैं. So I think I'm definitely grateful to all of them. So I think as Vivek said, in spite of there being a significant headwinds which we had in the IPO, because if you look at kind of I think the market volatility and the overhang of the largest IPO which came in, still I think we could be able to get through, has been probably I consider to be a very, very biggest success for us. So I think otherwise, I think the headwind was very, very significantly against us. I would like to just give my sincere thanks to all those who has consistently worked very hard to make sure that we sail through this entire IPO. So, friends, when I'm standing here today, I think it gives me a different feeling because it's a journey which was started in 2000 by a person who is coming from a very, very middle class background. So when you started the journey, you would not have thought that you'll go so far in the journey. So it's basically a lot of satisfaction which I carry today. I'll just tell you, when I started my first job after becoming chartered accountants in 1992, I still remember कि मुझे मेरे two-wheeler लेने के लिए मेरे employee से loan लेना पड़ा था. So from that day today, I represent India's largest wealth management group. So it's a huge proud and the satisfaction which I have today. So, but definitely the journey has not been that smooth because आज भी मुझे मालूम है when I think I was working in the corporates and I left and I started the job. I left the job and started this journey in 2000. And the moment I started the journey, we seen the entire dot-com bubble gone bust. I think that US 64 issue came then after. Even then after, थोड़ा सा stability आया था and then unfortunately that earthquake in Gujarat came in 2001. So I think the initial phase was very, very tough. But I had a strong conviction and the the courage in this business, and that jhukega nahi kind of attitude has definitely helped me to remain committed to this business. And normally हम हमारे बिजनेस में लोगों को बात करते हैं compounding of investments. I say compounding of patience is significantly placed to anybody who remain committed to their vision and their goal, and it has really played over a period of time. So if I just wanted to say what are the biggest success, which are the biggest pillars, so these are the 5 P's or 5 pillars of the Prudent which has led us to here. So the first P would be my entire team Prudent. So I would just wanted to say that आज हम जहाँ पर भी खड़े हुए हैं, so the entire credit goes to the team Prudent who has probably remained committed to us. यहाँ पर जो जितने भी लोग यहाँ पर team Prudent से आए हुए, I can tell you average time they have spent with the organization would be probably more than 12-13 years, and that's remarkable if you look at the financial service industry, क्योंकि यहाँ पर लोग बहुत ज़्यादा टिकते नहीं हैं, and we are fortunate that because these are the people who has been groomed and grown with the growth of the industry and the growth of Prudent also. So they are in real sense, they are the partner of our growth. So that is my first pillar. Second pillar would be the Prudent IT team. So I call it as a Pro IT, and that's the real backbone. We have a 75 people team in Ahmedabad who has been creating a lot of technology, a lot of support system for us as well as for entire mutual fund distributors whom we represent. So they are the real backbone. I can tell you, so I think we always had the, clarity of investing in the technology. So 2004 में जब 15 लोगों की टीम थी, उस वक्त भी हमारे पास एक बंदा था IT के अंदर. And because IT team has done a remarkable job, if you look at kind of technology which they have created, kind of platform they have created are remarkable today in the country. So that is the second success for the Prudent. Third would definitely the Prudent partner. So because today I can tell you proudly that we carry the confidence of 23,262 retail mutual fund distributors of the country. if you look at the strength of this number, December के अंदर country में 1,26,000 ARN holders थे, उसमें से 23,000 हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं, and they are the face of country, they are the face of retail investors, and because of that reason we today represent the country's retail investment. So I think we are very, very thankful for the kind of confidence the entire mutual fund distributors has shown to us. I think apart from that, another two pieces normally I talk about is the wide product basket which we have and the huge presence which we have digitally as well as physically. So I think these are the main reasons for the Prudent where we are today. So I think otherwise, other than these 5 P's, there is one another big P which has contributed significantly is Mr. Patel, who is sitting here. So I think this is the podium where I can candidly say that wherever we are today in the Prudent, I think I can't think without Siri's, the journey of Prudent. I think his contribution is immense, and probably it's a relationship which goes beyond the professional relationship. And I can tell you, probably say, we might have the difference of opinion at any point of time, but at the end of the day, I always admire his conviction, his clarity of the thought, and that has probably brought us to here. So I think, and the kind of hard work, the kind of dedication, if I can tell you, describe him in 2 lines, for Siris, it is the Prudent is the first family, then his family comes. So I would like to say sincere thanks to Siris for being a part of this entire journey. So, seriously, it's a real thanks to you, Siris. And I think God has been really kind enough as far as the entire journey of this IPO is also concerned, because अगर आप IPO के बहुत सारे milestone को देखेंगे तो मेरी family की personal life के साथ भी जुड़े हुए हैं. I think it was never planned. So I'll just give you a couple of things. हमारा IPO बंद हुआ था 12 तारीख को on the 12th May, which was the birthday of my daughter Sakhi Shah. हमने prospectus file किया, that was 14th May, which was the birthday of Prudent. And when I am today here for celebration, on 20th May, it is the birthday of my daughter, Maitri Shah. So I think this was never planned, right? Because I think IPO कभी भी आप plan नहीं कर सकते, but I think God has been really kind enough in that sense. So I think that is, I just wanted to say thank you to the Almighty God also. And sincere thanks to my family, my father, definitely my wife, my daughters, who has been part of my entire career. They have just supported me in all my decisions. So I always say I have 2 backbone. One is my family, who has been always supportive. Whenever there will be some turbulence in my mind, they are the solace, they are the support system for me and my Prudent team. So I think I have only 2 families. जैसे सीरीज के 2 family है, मेरी भी 2 ही family. I think it's my family and the Prudent team. So I think these are the words I wanted to say. I think to conclude, I just wanted to say I would like to welcome all the new shareholders who are joining our team. And I think they have shown an immense confidence in kind of this volatility. And I'll pray Almighty God that we could be able to, I'm sure we'll be able to generate significant wealth for them over a period of time. To conclude, I'll just say that, guys, India is rising. India's GDP is rising. And when India's GDP is rising, I think the disposable income and the wealth of retail investors are rising. When the retail investors' wealth is rising, I think entire mutual fund industry, wealth management industry is poised for a significant growth. Prudent is a part of this growth. So I still say after this listing ceremony, I think Prudent's journey is just started. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a warm and such a motivating speech. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite Mr. Shirish Patel, Whole-Time Director and CEO, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. Warm welcome.
Good morning. Thank you, Sanjay bhai. First of all, I think I would like to thank everyone out here for being present in this morning, for the auspicious day for us, I would say. Sanjay bhai ne thoda emotional kar diya abhi. But I would say I think it's a journey of last 21 years. When Sanjay bhai started single-handedly in 2000 as a B2C player catering to the corporate clients or the HNI clients. And from 2006 onwards, the channel partner business. So I would say that we have delivered or we have demonstrated the coexistence of B2C and B2B. And पिछले 15-16 सालों से, you can say that I think there is not a single evidence of conflict between 2 channels, and that is what we would like to highlight. we try to differentiate Prudent versus traditional mutual fund sub-broking model. When we entered in this particular business in 2006, it was dominated by many, I would say, platforms or sub-broking outfits. We try to differentiate from the traditional mutual fund sub-broker model to the platform which can help MFDs to increase their productivity by serving their client the best. Today, जैसे संजय भाई ने बताया 4 P's of Prudent, I would say that Prudent is an outcome of the team at the ground. जैसे संजय भाई ने already बताया 24,000 plus MFD या 23,000 plus MFDs as of December, who helped to grow Prudent, who helped probably I would say that serve the nation better. All these channel partners, I would say that 23,000 plus channel partners who have shown their commitment and loyalty to the Prudents over the years. Entire team of Prudent at the ground who actually went out, convinced people, shown the Prudent's benefit to all these guys. And definitely, I think I would like to thank each one of them for being with us in this particular journey. I also would like to thank all the clients who have kept a trust on us. I think Salo say they are investing through us, or through our RMs, through our channel partners. All the AMC guys, I would say, sitting out here or outside, who actually have delivered good products, good performance, and I would say that in this journey, they have helped us, our channel partners, for the training purpose and everything. So I'm really, really thankful to all of them. And last and least, I would say that management, commitment of the management. And believe us, I think we are passionate about the business. We are passionate about the products, what we talk to the clients, and that probably has helped us. अगर मैं बिजनेस की बात करता हूँ तो डेफिनेटली प्रूडेंट एज अ स्टोरी वी डील इन द प्रोडक्ट्स विच वी बिलीव इट्स अंडर पेनिट्रेटेड इन द कंट्री. म्यूचुअल फंड इंश्योरेंस की अगर हम बात करते लेस अंडर पेनिट्रेशन इज नॉट देयर, हार्डली एनीथिंग इज देयर, एंड वी बिलीव दैट इट इज गोइंग टू ग्रो. So along with the increase in the business, increasing the penetration of mutual fund and insurance, we are very, very confident that the prudent growth also will follow that. अगर हिस्टोरिकली अगर हम बात करते हैं कि प्रूडेंट के बेनिफिट्स में अगर हम बात करते हैं व्हाट प्रूडेंट इज ऑल अबाउट, वी ऑलवेज टॉक अबाउट द टेक्नोलॉजी एंड वी ऑलवेज हैव फोकस्ड ऑन द टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड आई वुड लाइक टू एश्योर द ऑडियंस और द इन्वेस्टर्स that the focus for technology will continue for Prudent. Another important point, I would say that we always helped our channel partner to increase the wallet share. We always help clients to get one-stop shop for all their financial product requirement. So we always will keep on focusing on enhancing our product basket. We have done it in past and we'll continue doing that in future also. Last, I would say that after listing also, our life is not going to change. The passion for or the commitment of the management is going to continue the same or rather more. The responsibility for the new investor is also there now. So thank you so much for believing in us. Thank you so much for your investment. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I would like to invite on stage Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, BSE, to share a few words. Warm welcome to you.
Shri Sanjay Shah, CMD, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services, Shri Shirish Patel, Whole-time Director and CEO, Shri Chirag Shah, Whole-time Director, Shri Chirag Kothari, Whole-time Director, Shri Vivek Toshniwal, Executive Director and CEO, Head Equity Capital Markets, Axis Capital, Shri Pritish Kandoi, Executive Vice President, ICICI Securities, Shri Venkat Raghavan S., MD and Head Equity Capital Markets, Equirus Capital. Friends, a very good morning to all of you at the BSE's iconic International Convention Center to celebrate the equity listings of Prudent Corporate Advisory Services. Earlier, this venue used to be a trading floor, but now it is used to host such events as today's listing. Most of the activity of the BSE, the world's fastest exchange with a speed of 6 microseconds, and 10 times faster than any exchange in India, happens at data centers just besides this hall, highlighting the transformation. Today, 1 out of every 3 rupees held by Indians as wealth is represented in this very hall of BSE. BSE is India's leading and most diverse exchange, providing an efficient and transparent market for trading in a bouquet of products, including equities, debt, currencies, commodities, interest rates, mutual funds, insurance, agriculture, and many more. Over the last 147 years, BSE has put forward its platform for over 10.6 crore investors to trade in a highly secure and reliable environment that offers enhanced liquidity, diversity of participants, innovative technology, and trustworthy clearing services. The BSE platform is designed to not only provide liquidity, but also bring efficiency and transparency in the price discovery mechanism for newly listed companies like Prudent Corporate Advisory Services. We are confident that by listing on BSE, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services will not only be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden its investor base that we hope will support its business expansion plans. BSE looks forward to continue being Prudent Corporate Advisory Services' preferred fundraising partner as it expands its reach and grows in scale. I wish the company, their promoters and management, as well as merchant bankers and everyone associated with this very successful issue, all the very best on account of a successful listing. Thank you very much.
I request Sir to please be on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, to commemorate the significance of this event, we'll have an exchange of memento. May I request Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO BSE, who will present special mementos to our esteemed dignitaries to receive the memento from Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. May I invite Mr. Sanjay Shah, Chairman and Managing Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. He will receive a special memento from Sir. It's a replica of gong. It's a really, really beautiful memento. May I invite, thank you. May I invite Mr. Shirish Patel, Whole-Time Director and Chief Executive Officer, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. May I request Mr. Chirag Shah, Whole-Time Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited, to please come on stage. May I request Mr. Chirag Kothari, Chief Financial Officer, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited, to please come on stage to receive the memento from Sir. We would also like to invite the book running lead managers, Mr. Vivek Toshniwal, Executive Director and Co-Head, Equity Capital Market, Axis Capital Limited. May I request Mr. Pritish Kandoi, Executive Vice President, ICICI Securities Limited. Now may I request Mr. Venkat Raghavan S., Managing Director and Head, Equity Capital Market, Equirus Capital Private Limited, to please come on stage. With that, I request Sir to please be on stage. Sir, please be on stage. And now I would like to once again invite Mr. Sanjay Shah to present special mementos to Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO of BSE. Let's have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Chauhan. Thank you. And may I request sir to please be on stage. May now invite Mr. Vivek Toshniwal, Executive Director and Co-Head, Equity Capital Market, Axis Capital Limited, to please come on stage, receive the memento from sir. Now may I request Mr. Pritish Kandoi, Executive Vice President, ICICI Securities Limited, to please come on stage. Now may I request Mr. Venkat Raghavan S., Managing Director and Head, Equity Capital Market, Equirus Capital Private Limited, to please come on stage. Now I request Ms. Madhurima Mukherjee, J. Sagar Associates, Counsel to the company, to please come on stage. Now may I request Ms. Avanti Kale from Tri-Legal Legal Counsel to the BRLMs to please come on stage. Warm welcome. Now may I request Mr. Arun Ohri, Ad Factors Advertising and Ad Factors PR, Communications Partner to the offer, to please come on stage. Warm welcome. Now may I request Mr. Hardik Sutaria, Deloitte Haskins & Sells, Statutory Auditor to the company, to please come on stage. Now may I request Mr. Abhijit Deb, Link Inc. Time India Private Limited Registrar, to please come on stage. Warm welcome. Now may I invite Mr. Jayesh Shah, Crystal Printer, to please come on stage. All right, with that, thank you so much, sir, for doing the honors. Thank you. Thank you. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Pritish Kandoi, Executive Vice President, ICICI Securities Limited, to say a few words, sir.
Today's listing event marks a historic moment in the journey of Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited. On this auspicious and momentous occasion, I would like to congratulate Prudent team for achieving this significant milestone today. We at ISEC are delighted to be part of this journey of bringing Prudent to the Indian capital markets. Prudent is a unique offering for Indian markets, being a technology and innovation-enabled, partner-driven, retail-focused, diversified B2B2C platform with a vintage of over 20 years. This is a one-stop shop, a comprehensive investment and financial services platform with end-to-end solutions critical for financial products distribution with pan-India presence across both online and offline channels. The offering is extremely relevant in these times of financialization of retail savings in India. Prudent is likely to be a significant beneficiary of under-penetrated opportunity in Indian wealth management industry. On behalf of ICICI Securities, I would like to thank and congratulate everyone involved in making this issue a success. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Sanjay Bhai for his relentless efforts and leading this project from front. Like what Sanjay Bhai himself was narrating his journey over the last 21 years in shaping Prudent, to where it is today. He actually stood like a like an Iron Man, behind this project, to really take it to its logical conclusion. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Dheeraj Poddar and T Associate team for being extremely supportive throughout this process. And last but not the least, I would like to thank SEBI, the exchanges, my fellow bankers, legal counsels, auditors, marketing agency, registrar, all other advisors and teams, and of course, all the investors at large in the journey of taking Prudent public. I convey my best wishes to company for all the success in coming years and its endeavor towards creating value for investors. And ending with what Sanjay Bhai said, "Jhukega nahi, jhukne bhi nahi dega." Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Mr. Chirag Shah, Whole-Time Director, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited, to present the vote of thanks. Warm welcome.
Thank you, everyone. This has been an amazing journey of 21 years of wealth creation, with reaching more than 48,000 crores of AUM, 13.5 lakh investors, and 35 lakh folios. The public limited status of our company since inception has been our dream to get listed on the exchanges, and this dream is coming true today. So this process of IPO has been an overwhelming for all of us, with lots of drafting, lots of to and fro, lots of burning midnight oils. And however, the process and journey of entire IPO has been very successful for us. For this, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all the three BRLMs, Axis Capital Limited, ICICI Securities Limited, and Equirus Capital Limited. I would like to thank both the legal counsels, J. Sagar Associates and Trilegal, for their continuous support. I would like to thank the registrar Lincoln Time for their support in the entire IPO process. A big thank you to Ed Factors for their support in marketing, and CRISIL Limited for their good research report. We convey our special thanks to our statutory auditors of our company, Messrs. Deloitte Huskin and Sells, statutory auditor of our subsidiaries, Mr. Patel and Panchal, as well as to our independent chartered accountant, Mr. Pramod Kumar Dad and Associates. I would like to extend my thanks to the bankers to the offer, Axis Bank, various syndicate banks, as well as registered brokers and collecting depository participants. I would further like to thank both the depositories, CDSL and NSDL. I would like to extend special thanks for BSE to give us this opportunity, and Mr. Ashish sir to being present here. I would also like to thank other exchange, NSE, for giving us an opportunity for the listing. We express our special gratitude to the regulator SEBI, both the Ahmedabad and Mumbai office, for their kind support in the entire process, as well as ROC Ahmedabad. We express sincere thanks to our selling shareholder TA Associates. Last but not the least, I would like to express my sincere thanks to my entire Prudent team, my Prudent channel partners, as well as our investors who have reposed faith on us. We wish to create wealth for our investors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And before the historic moment, let's have a look at the BSE AV.
The history of BSE is the history of India from a capital market perspective. Founded in 1875, BSE and the many men who founded the exchange took the torch forward and built it into the premier institution that it is today. The passing of the Companies Act 1850 paved the way for stock trading in India. But companies were few, and people did not really have large investable funds for trading in stocks, broker receipts, and there was no trading hall or stock exchange building. And whatever little trading that took place was carried out in the open under the banyan tree. The American Civil War changed everything. An acute global shortage of cotton forced the mills in Lancashire to source cotton from all over the world, including India. As cotton was exported in large quantities, its price soared. An unusual influx of wealth in the form of bullion amounting to 850 million rupees landed on the beckoning shores of Bombay. Premchand Roychand, who by virtue of being the first Indian broker to read and write English, found himself eminently suited to lead the equities market in Bombay to a new level. He floated or helped float several companies which sought equity investments. Men from all walks of life were participating in the share market. Shri Chunilal Motilal
On
was the
this
first
very,
president
very
of the
important and
BSE.
momentous
He saw the
occasion. It's
exchange
time for the
through
very
its most
historic
enriched-
moment. So I request the following dignitaries, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, BSc, Mr. Sanjay Shah, Mr. Shirish Patel, Mr. Chirag Shah, Mr. Chirag Kothari. May I also request the dignitaries and distinguished guests to kindly gather around the gong for the gong ringing ceremony. And I would also like to request Niketa Shah, Maitri Shah, Sakhi Shah, Ramesh Shah, Rajmohan Shah, Dhruvin Shah, Meghna Shah, Dheeraj Podar, Shilpi Thapar, Karan Datta, and Deepak Sood to please come on stage. Also, it's a request to all the guests to kindly be seated during the gong ringing ceremony for the videography purpose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just a few seconds away for the customary countdown. And the historic moment, the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for, has finally arrived. So just a few seconds to the countdown, and then the big, big moment will arrive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a few seconds more to go. And we'll be doing a countdown together. So I hope everybody will do a countdown together with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a few more seconds to go. Just be ready, and just 10 more seconds for the customary countdown, everybody. All right, let's be ready. And on the count of 10, let's start. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All this I can say. Yeah, ending public. Hearty, hearty congratulations. Prudent Corporate Advisory Services Limited is now officially listed on the stock exchanges. It's truly, truly been an absolute milestone. We are extremely grateful to BSE, the book running lead managers to the issue, members of the board, family and friends, and all the viewers to come and celebrate this momentous occasion with us. Have a great day ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you.